Hi everyone, welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. Today I'm going to be talking about social media versus traditional marketing. But before I dive in, those of you who are watching the replay, if you could go ahead and say hi in the comment section below, just so I can see who's here and who is watching. Same for those of you who are watching live. Go ahead and drop hi in the comment section below. Just a quick reminder as well, next week my friend and launch specialist Leslie Clavijo will be in the Facebook group talking about how to support your launch with your social media. So I'm really excited to host her in the group next week. It will be next Thursday at 11 a.m. 10 a.m. Central, so make sure that you tune in live for that. I know she's going to have some amazing advice as well as a goodie for you guys, which I'm really, really excited about just to get for myself, because I have some launches coming up that I could use some help on. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about social media versus traditional marketing. And this topic came up with one of my potential clients earlier this week. And so it's something that I wanted to kind of dive into a little bit more in a live training. And that's because sometimes we overestimate the possibilities with social media. Hey, Jacqueline, nice to see you. Or Jackie, I think is you prefer to go by. So with social media versus traditional marketing, you have to keep some things in mind. The first thing I want to mention is comparing social media to like a television ad. So for instance, you could go purchase a television ad for your company, and I don't know how much they cost, but I'm going to guess something like $100,000 to run a television ad during like primetime television. And you could do that and probably get quite a bit of awareness for your business. But a lot of us are just starting out and we don't have $100,000 to spend on one ad. So the power of social media comes in. Instead of spending $100,000 on that ad, you're basically trading time instead of money. So you're trading your time instead of the dollars and cents involved in that advertising, using traditional means like television ads. So instead of $100,000, maybe you're using 100,000 hours or minutes to connect with your target market. The other thing that's different from social media to traditional marketing is traditional marketing, like a billboard, for instance. You could pay $5,000, get a billboard put up in a really great location, but you're kind of hoping that the right people see it and that they're paying attention to it. And it's very passive. Now, they do have data behind it to, recommend certain areas that, convert better or something like that. But the great thing about social media is that you can connect with the exact person who would potentially buy whatever it is you're selling or buy into you if you are your brand. So that's the wonderful thing about social media. It's definitely more one-to-one, where traditional marketing like television ads, billboards, radio ads are one-to-many. So really take advantage of the opportunity you have to connect with someone one-to-one. You're connecting with people. And so when you're connecting with people, you really want to make sure that it doesn't look like a television ad or it doesn't look like a radio ad, because it's different. It's social media. You're connecting with the person there. So one of the things that I recommend doing is keeping that in mind as you go through your social media strategy. Find ways you can actually connect with someone one-to-one. Even if you're a business, you still are connecting with individuals in this case. And just also keep in mind that it's time, right? It's a lot of time that goes into building these relationships. I use the analogy very often of social media being like a relationship. It's like dating. There's usually a process involved before you put a ring on it, right? Usually you want to go on a few dates, get to know that person, meet their family, figure out what you have in common. And the same thing is true for social media. Before someone buys into you, if you're using social media marketing, you usually have a path to go on to get someone from just finding out your brand exists to purchasing a product. Now, it's not always a really long path. Some people like to find something on social media and buy it right away. That happens. It's great when it happens, and that's that person's personality. Some people like to be wooed. They like the song and dance. They want to learn more about you. One of my potential clients I was talking to this week, he mentioned that he saw my ad on, I use Fiverr very often, so he saw my profile there, and he looked through everything that I did before he reached out to me to see if it would be a good fit. This took years to build up to this place. I didn't have, YouTube channels, Facebook groups, 1,000 followers, 3,000 followers on Instagram, 4 years ago when I first started. That took years to build up. But because I took the time and I put the time into it, he's looking at it now going, this person has years of credibility behind their business. Even though in the grand scheme of things, I'm a very small fish. I'm not a huge agency like Vaynerchuk Media or something like that. But he related to me as a person. And so we started the conversation. It's important to keep that in mind because it's a little different than traditional marketing. Well, I hope this video helps kind of touch on some of the differences between social media and traditional marketing. Just keep in mind, have a little patience. Keep in mind that there's time involved. Just a quick reminder, next week, Leslie will be hosting in the group. She's going to be talking all about how to launch on social media, how to use social media to support your launch. So I'm really excited for that. That'll be next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in for that. I'll be watching as well. And I'll see you guys then. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them, and I'll go back through the comments after this and we can chat. Have a happy Thursday. Bye.